Hey guys, today I have an oldie but a goodie, I hope. Now you can watch like new Makitas on YouTube and do the compare, but I never see one of these bad boys. This is the cream of the crop here. The Jim Ello Jimmo. This is a Makita Even Winter. No, I don't know. Alright. Let's take a peek. Now I got this from a family friend, or family member. Look at that. Oh, isn't it cool? She's like, do you want this? You're damn right I want that. You're damn right, woman. Alright. She's really old too, by the way. I didn't say that to her. Look how cool it is. There's just something about it. It's so, like, look at this grip. Oh my god, this thing's just bad to the bone. It's got these stick mags. Look at that. Looks like a 30 round clipozine. Don't you think? It's got a quick release. Mag change. Put your next mag in. Oh. This battery's no good. Okay. Quick mag change. It's not too quick. Screwing holes. Right? So we got two clipazines here. This one's no good. Let's see. Accidental short circuiting may cause overheating, blah blah blah. Do not touch the terminals. Do not. That's why it comes with little plastic caps. Okay. So this one came with two batteries. Only one of them will hold a charge though. This one. That other one will not hold a charge. It's not good. No good. That's our good one. Then it came with this charger, which I think even this is like the same from factory. It's not even been taken off. Nope. Wrong way. Turn it. It's a fast charger, guys. Fast charger. Model. It's DC 9100. Input 115 volts, 35 watts. Megahertz. Output 9.6 volts, which that's what the drill is. 9.6 volts. It says only Makita battery 9000. It's the 9000. I bet you we open this and there's nothing to it. We'll check though. This nice metal case. A lot of tools nowadays come with plastic cases, even your high-end ones. This is all metal. So cool. Very cool. All metal. Skookum. Alright, let's get out of the way. Such a good case. Let's get this bad boy out of the way. God, I love this thing. Oh, so nice. All metal. Wow. Alright. Do we see any markings? The way the drill works, since it's different than newer drills, we'll check. But this is your forward and reverse lever here, which is so hard to get to. You'll be drilling and it's like, you would literally have to stop what you're doing, come over here, flip it, and then drill again. You can't just do it with your finger. I mean, you could, it's not easy, that's for sure. On the bottom here we have our, to adjust our torque setting, right? So this would be our clutch, I would assume, which is so weird that it's like this way. How does it adjust the clutch going up and down like this? On a newer drill, it's like side to side, which we get right because you have a sun gear and you're spinning it to engage new gears. But how would it do it this way? I don't know. We'll have to look. The chuck is really nice though. It's like really smooth. It just feels good, you know? I don't know. It just feels really good. It's a nice chuck. Got a metal ring here on the end. It's all plastic here, but Jacob's chuck. It's not bad for sure. Trigger's kind of mushy, but this is an old tool. Old tool. Alright, so they're all out, I think. Oh, that's cool. They have little nuts on the back. All of them do. So it's not just screwing into plastic. Look, you guys, they're all like that. So it's not just screwing into plastic. That's high quality stuff. Your first sign of good quality. You're not just screwing it into plastic, you know. This fell out. I think that was held in by the bolt. It was there, right? Yeah, sure was. Okay. That's our latch mechanism. Okay. Let's see now how easy it's gonna be to pop apart here. It's probably never ever come apart. Okay. I'm gonna go slow. We want to be able to get it back together, that's for sure. Because I'll probably never get another one of these. So sorry about it taking some time, you guys, but oh, what is that? Oh no. Piece of metal or something. It was sitting right on top of this gear. God, that grease looks good. So where would it go? It was sitting on top of the gear. Whoa, that is so cool. This, you guys gotta see this. This tool's so worn. Okay, so this was here. Yes, it was there. So we gotta make sure we can put this pig back together. So it was here. Okay. And this was here. Yeah, it was. Alright, so we know that. This was here, I think. Somewhere. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay, so if you look, at first glance, you're like, wow, what is this here? This is crazy. This is like some kind of metal. This drill's been run, and the grease is so good that, look, this is actual grease. This is not like a piece of metal in there. It's just so smooth like that and been run in place. And you see where it's like, look at that. Man, that's amazing. Look at this grease. Golly. Tools are not made like this anymore. The grease too is not like this anymore, where it's just like, it stays in one place, you know what I mean? It's not driven out by heat. It's not breaking down from heat. That's a big problem with tools nowadays, is the heat will really break them down. Sorry guys, knocked the microphone over. So the heat will really break them down. The grease, it'll turn into nothing. You know, that nice like old smell of grease. Like, not newer stuff. Newer stuff is not very good, but see, is there any markings on this plastic? I don't see any. Don't see any there. I don't see any there. So we're gonna have to do our own test. That means I need my knife. Where's my knife? Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you hear it? There's glass in it, for sure. Oh yeah. Definitely glass in that. That's definitely glass reinforced. We're not sure of the percentage, but because it doesn't have any markings. That's definitely reinforced. We don't know the type of plastic. PA66 by PA66. Yeah, so we're not sure on that. God, this thing is so cool to open up inside. Look at all these gears. I mean, there's the only thing really plastic on this I can see. The chuck, the case, and the trigger mechanism here. Everything else is metal, right? We opened up that impact gun and we saw that the case housing to the gears was all plastic. So it was all plastic, and we seen it just had a ton of plastic in it. And this thing, I mean, this thing is just, Jesus, stiffer than a pecker on his wedding night. This is insane. It's kind of scary because it's like, what is all this, like, springs? And that's why I was curious, like, how they did the clutching system on this, right? So here's our clutching system where we would turn this to adjust what's happening. So can we see what's happening here? When we turn it. Okay, so it's moving in and out. Okay, so it's tightening. Oh, don't want to do that. Go back. Go down. Okay. This like doesn't do anything at all. I didn't even know. I'd always spin that. Okay, got that out. Alright. Now, look at that bearing. God, that thing is so good. It's humongous. Spins nice. No side to side play. God, that thing's nice. Where's my file at? Check these gears. Oh yeah. God, that thing is... Jeez. Yeah, they're hardened alright. Look at that. And you can see like the lines in it. It looks like it was like done on by hand. Huh. I don't know, man. It's just super impressive when we looked at like new stuff. So I'm gonna guess this is a 2-speed, right? So this would be our 1 and our 2 speeds. They're not that big of a difference. That's why you don't notice a difference when I turn that. Look at that. Oh God, so good. When I turn this thing on top, it's in between here. You don't notice a difference really, and that's because it's not a huge difference. If you look at it's not like this gear is much smaller and that one's much bigger. It's not that big of a difference. So
when I make my video, are you gonna watch TV or your phone?
Sorry guys, Destiny wants, she's so anxious to make her video, so I want to hurry up for her here. So I love just how simple it is, you know? It's like, we'll see what kind of motor do we have here. Is it marked at all? To be honest, it's probably pretty generic. I don't see any cooling fins. You know what? I think I see one in the front part. But I don't see any cooling fins in here. which doesn't mean it didn't have any, but this, you know, is so old it could have easily, they're probably gone, to be honest. I've seen that lots of times. Where the cooling fins are just toast on it. If you can watch other people's videos too, and you'll see it as well on tools that are very worn. Like here, look at this. Somebody didn't do this right. This has been pinched in the plastic. It's worked all these years, so I mean, I guess it's not a trigger. Is so simple. There's no, you know, board here or nothing. It literally in the reverse is built into the trigger, which is probably the power comes in here, straight off of the trigger. Comes in, it goes in, it works like a switch almost, would be my guess. This is more of a switch than anything. I can't remember if this is variable speed or not. This is the trigger here, and the focus. You focus. What the hell? I mean, what the heck? So it says 6516 or 6519011 TG60A. RNJ, I don't know. My guess was it's like a switch. Power comes in, you run it to the power to the switch, one to the battery, one to the motor, ground is ground. You hit the switch on, sends the power through into the motor. Let the switch off, it stops. You flip the switch, the reverse, it just switches the power. Continuity, basically. So this motor, if we put power here and ground here, the motor would spin one way. Then if we switch it and put ground here and power here, the motor would spin another way. That's basically all this is doing, I'm guessing. It doesn't look too complicated. Today's stuff, you know, even a cheap drill you buy at, you know, the homeless place, you can find better off stuff than that. So, kind of scared to take this apart. But there's a piece here that's a little washer, and I don't know where it goes, but this is like spring loaded, so I'm like, don't want to take this apart here, because I don't even understand how this works. Sorry guys, you know what I mean? The only thing I could say is, okay, here we go. Is as you tighten this, this works like a clutch. Spring here, this thing spins. We have it hooked to our motor, we have it hooked to our chuck. This spins, right? We can hold the chuck, and look, it's skipping. As we tighten this, it puts more tension on the spring up against that gear. It's just like a clutch pedal. So now it's deadlocked. So this works just like a clutch pedal, this assembly here. Yeah, in a car. Clutch pedal like a car. It works just like that. That makes sense. Okay. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. That totally makes sense. Push on the clutch. Pressure plates engage. It's the same thing here. You push on this. You engage the plate up against. This is your flywheel, let's say. And we're engaging this plate up against that when we push on this, say with a clutch. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, good. Good deal. It's so simple, you guys. I can't believe how simple this is. 102773. That's all I get from that. I love the way glass fiber plastic sounds. It's like, it just sounds so good. The bearing on the back is really weird. It's got like a C-clip on it or something to hold it in. These are good bearings. To be honest, I mean, this thing was probably made in the... Where was this made, I wonder? It doesn't say exactly, but I'd have to look it up. See where it was made at. Battery is dead. Yeah, I know. Okay. So let's try to put this back together. So we know it has 2 speeds. We know how... We figured out how the clutch works on it. It's like a car clutch, similar. And that's probably where they got the idea, you know, is tighten. This spins, tighten your spring, blah, blah, blah. Alright. So actually we'll put our motor assembly in first. With our... This thing is so simple, it's scary. Because you just know that that's why it works, you know, all these years. It's worked all these years. It's just so simple. Okay. Okay. Trigger. Alright. God. And you see where I was pinched by that. So that we don't want those to touch. So we'll just push it down. Because we don't want it to touch because it got pinched. Normally when I try to do stuff like this, I actually make it worse. But let's see. Oh man, baby. Please don't short out on me. Stay. Okay, now we gotta figure out some of these parts that we lost. You guys lost. I can't believe you lost these parts, you crooks. This is just a bushing. If you guys don't know how bushing works, it's like a bearing but without any moving parts. It works pretty good as long as you have oil. You know, when I think of bushing, the closest thing I think of it to is bearings in the bottom end of your car. Those are like bushings, right? They call them bearings, but to me they're more like bushings. They ride on a thin oil. They don't have any moving parts. They're more like bushings. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. And we got another gear there, so we can engage, disengage. Okay, so now we're spinning. Okay, very clever. Gotta figure out where the rest of this stuff goes though, guys. You know this goes here. Right. It goes there. Does nothing, but it does go there. Oh, you know what it does? It pushes the gears apart. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh, nope. Low gear. Turn it. Pushes the big gear that way. High gear. Alright. Okay, so that's how we switch our gears from low gear to high gear. Very clever. Very clever. Okay. High gear, low gear. So it's got 2 speeds. And it's just like what I thought here. One is one is the other. But the way it does is so interesting. It pushes this over and engages it and then pushes this one over. This thing had parts in it before I opened it, I'm sure. Because this never worked. Now it looks like it's working good. I don't remember where this went though. I want to say it was stuck down in here. It probably was just on the back of this, you want to bet? You could put it together right, huh guys? So we'll take our little gear selector out. Okay. Take this off here. No, that's not right, is it? No, that is right. Like that. And like that. Yeah, that must be it. Okay. Let's see here, guys. If we can get this together now. What a hunk of junk. Just kidding. This thing is amazing. Always say something's a hunk of junk when it's giving us a hard time, right? That can't be right. That's not right. There, bushing goes there. Yeah, okay, so we do have that right. Taking it together is the easy part, right, fellas? Ah! There we go. She's down. Okay. Now, where did this young fella go? Come on, little guy. Where'd you go? In here, in here, in here. No, doesn't look like it needs it. You know the worst part about taking things apart, you guys? Is if you have pieces left over when you're done. Not good. Not good. Oh, not good, not good. Okay. Maybe it was a shim. Could have been. Both of them. Could have been a shim. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. We'll have to see when we put it back together. Okay. Take our battery. Insert it in the hole. Cha-cha! Cha-cha-cha! Does it work? Nope. Okay. Heck yeah, it works. Sounds good too. Sounds better than it did. Oh, that's a beast. Oh my god. Alright, guys. Apparently it doesn't need these parts. My motto? Throw them away. Act like they're not, that didn't happen. Right? That's what we're gonna do. Whether you guys like that or not. That's exactly what we're doing. Okay, we'll spin it over this way. Stick our little hooper madooper in there. Okay. I love this thing. It's so simple and just, I don't know, it's just nice. Awesome. The best napkins ever. Alright, baby. Makita, Makita. So would we say this is, obviously it's not, it's not as good of a drill as a new one. Obviously, technology has changed, you guys, right? But can we say that things were built better back then? Yeah, definitely, of course. But they're stuck at the time of their technology. So, oh, well, today's batteries are way better. Of course they're way better. But are they shaped like this? No. They're not shaped like this. So, yeah, of course lithium-ion batteries are better. But they didn't have those then. Or they weren't putting them in drills. They were using them on NASA space station. So, you know, for its time, we think back, this thing was bad to the bone. Even to today's standards. Oh, it's got a metal case. Try to find a tool with a metal case today. It's gonna be plastic. Let's see what that good old Ryobi has, or that Cryobi, or that, you know. I like Ryobis too, by the way. I think they're pretty good for how much they cost. I don't think everyone wants to spend that much money on a tool. and it's weird for me. It's like I like metal. I like working on cars. Metal is like my thing, you know. I don't really like cutting up, killing, murdering trees. Just kidding. I'm not a hippie, but you know, I do it for firewood. But I'm into metal. You know, I like to work metal. I like to weld. I like to cut. I like the way it smells. I like the way it feels when it burns the schneezness out of you. When you get that hot piece of slag go through your shoe and into your foot. Yeah, that happened to me twice. And I like cars. I like the way grease smells. That smells good, you know. Doesn't make me... It works. That's so horrible sounding. So what was that? That was on 2. Let's crank that bad boy up to 4, 5. Yeah, she turns on all of them. And she's got some torque, alright. That's 5 though. That's the highest it goes. No way. Oh, that's crazy. So it's not a torquey gun for sure. That still doesn't work. That's what it did before. Bad boy right there. So let's take a quick peek in the charger for those of you guys that want to see it. The plastic. Yeah, that's reinforced too. That's the thing, is some tools will be reinforced with glass fiber, which is very strong. You know, just take normal plastic and try to break it. But so even the good tools, but their chargers won't be, right? A Makita, a Dale Walt, Mr. Dale Jr., who makes DeWalt's, it will not do that. No, it will not. It will break on you. It's made of styrene plastic. You guys like my tablecloth? Sick, huh? No.
It's from my birthday party.
Hey, it's my workbench. Trying to sell me out over there?
No.
Yeah, you are. Shoo, boy. Dang, look at them. That's some electronics if I ever did see one. DC 9100. That looks like a transformer that goes in your microwave. How do they fit all this hunk of junk in here? Come here. Oh, jeez. Look at that board. That's about as plain as it gets. Some diodes. A couple buttons. That's it, man. There's nothing on that board. An LED. That's it. So simple. There's nothing to this. You probably can count on your both hands how many pins are being used on this. 115 volt transformer, basically. I don't know everything. I'm just guessing, you guys, from past experience. But we can learn from each other. That's the point, right? Taking stuff apart, learning from each other, leaving comments, telling me what is and what isn't. I'm not a professional. This is plastic. This is plastic. This has glass. This is glass. This does not. This does not. The hell do I know? I learned these things from reading, from my grandpa, from my grandpa, from my grandpa, and from my grandpa. From my dad. My dad was a plumber. In the unions. No. Alright, you guys don't need to see me pick up sewing needles here, one by one. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying the video. Destiny's video will be coming out in a few hours. I'll upload this one, then upload hers. Yeah, and then we'll get to it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. There'll be lots more videos like this. You know, the way we do it on our channel is, you know, you don't have to like everything we post, but that's the point, is you can pick through it, right? If you want to watch the tool thing and me be dumb, that's great. You can watch me be an idiot. That's cool. Whatever. If you want to watch Destiny be cute and play with toys, you can watch that. You know, or whatever else we're doing that day, or whatever. Load them up. You can do that. So subscribe. I hope this is a new thing that YouTube does. You know, I hate having to be subscribed to 50 channels, right? Don't you wish your favorite YouTubers just did everything, right? Who cares? If somebody subscriber asked me to go make a video on, he had a Tahoe, he knows I have one, he said, hey, can you go take that hub apart before I do it? I would actually go do it, because I'm pretty good with that stuff, and I would show him, this is what you have to do to do it, you know? So, I think YouTube should be more like that. It's for the people, right? You have YouTubers nowadays that don't show their face, and there's so many too I can name, do tool reviews, and they're good, they're funny, you know, they're as half-asses as our grandpas as we remember, right? And but they won't show their face or nothing. Like, basically, you're just there to watch their hands. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Yep. Okay. Video done. Have a good day. Bye, guys. Video done. AVE. I'm just kidding. But or you have people who are total sellouts, like, and what a sellout is somebody who takes, okay, obviously if somebody said, here's your free car, you'll take it, right? Obviously. But that doesn't mean that that's the best car in the world. So you go to your loyal fans and you say, look, so-and-so just gave me a tractor. Or I asked them and they gave it to me. And this is the reason why I chose this tractor is because it's the best yang mower in the whole world. It's got hoop-de-doos and sloobity-roobs and slish-sloshing and rap-robbing and pickpocketing, and it's the best tractor I ever did see. But they gave you that tractor. How could you say that that's the best tractor you've ever seen? They gave that to you. You know, if Kubota came up and gave you a tractor, that'd be the best tractor. Yeah, hillbilly. It's unreal. It's like we take this cheap tool and compare it to this really expensive tool. And this is the comparison. We're going to have them drill their brains out. So because, you know, this one costs $150 and this one costs $30. It's like a screwdriver and a drill going head to head. Who's going to win? Come on. Who's going to win? Come on. Who's going to win? Come on, let's see. Let's see who's going to win. Screwdriver versus drill. Right? They're both screwing toy. That means they're on the same level, right? They both unscrew stuff. The drill won. You suck. I'm never using a screwdriver in my whole life again. That's Wrangler Stark signing out. So, having a channel that's for your people, your friends, and your family, right? Anyone who subscribes to this is my friend. Anyone who subscribes to this is Destiny's friend. It's part of our family, right? Right now we're a 2-person family. We're trying to expand that. So, subscribe, like, share, comment, get it out there, you know, whatever. Have people join, do what you do. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Lots of cool stuff to come. I hope you love this old drill. Looking back into time, I don't know how old this actually is. I'll have to get a date for you guys. Probably put it in the description below. I don't even know when this thing was made. Does it say on here? This video is going to be super long. Does it say? I don't know. It's like on a DVD when you look at it. I'm sure the serial number will have a way to decode that to tell you when it was made. 85 maybe? 85 in the serial number, I would guess. Somewhere in that is probably part of the date. I'm gonna guess it was made around then or something. I don't know for sure though. Alright, thanks for watching guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace!